Hello, I'm Matt Shirley, and I'm here to talk about the Ancient Mariners, my quick-playing squadron-level card game for Ancient Galley Combat. In this game, there are 10 action cards, which you can see over here, and then there are 8 squadron cards, which you can see right here. Both two sides will deploy in secret, and each side has a left, center, and right, and a front rank and a rear rank. And here you can see the Spartans have just lined up everybody in the front rank, very Spartan, and the Athenians have lined up with support on one flank and nobody on the other, trying to be very clever. In this game, the players have an option of playing one of their action cards onto a squadron to attack or defend, or they can draw another action card. They start out with 2, and the only way they get more cards is by drawing them in the middle of the game. Or they can move a squadron in the rear rank back and forth by 1. The squadrons in the front rank are locked in. Yeah, they do not move. So in this game, the Spartans will go first. They will take a boarding action, which they will use to attack with the attack value of 1, and they will attack here. Okay, and they've got 1 for the attack value, 1 for support from their flank. So right now it's 2-0 for the Spartans. Their combat will be resolved after the Athenians have a chance to play a card. Now the Athenians could ignore this right here. If they choose not to play a card, 2-0 is going to be enough to defeat the squadron. Or they can play a defense card. So it's kind of a choice between defend with this squadron or attack with this squadron. But they have a special card, an initiative card, which allows them to play both of their cards at the same time. And that's what they will do. They will play the initiative card to defend here, the center, and then they will have their high-value seamanship card to attack on the flank. Now that they've played, we resolve this combat. 2-1 is not enough to win the battle, so these 2 squadrons are now locked in a boarding action like so. Okay, now the Spartans have a choice to play a card, and they could play this card right here. The problem is that 3 plus 1 for support is going to outweigh the 1 for this. So rather than play this card and lose the battle anyway, and they can't play it here because it's the wrong type, they are just going to draw a card from the draw deck. And as we can see, they draw another initiative card, which is very nice. Okay, so the Athenians will have to do the same thing because they don't have any cards left. So now they also have to draw. Oh, and before we drew card for the Athenian, we would have resolved this, and as expected, this would have been sufficient to overwhelm the Spartans. Okay, and you can see that these two sides have cards, and we'll proceed on. And the game continues to play like this for about 15 minutes.